Of a brand, do you want to get it in front of millions of people instantly? Well, email me right now, ogod@hiphopun.com. I want to move over to, because a lot of people after Keefe D arrested were talking about Diddy. Diddy was in on it, and it was an audio from back in the past where Keefe D was, intimating that Diddy may have paid him $1 million.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that? Is it nonsense? Is anything to that? What's your thoughts on Diddy
Well,
paying
if
out people?
you listen to T.K. Kirkland and Gene Deal, there's some
Yeah.
truth to it, right? They say they saw the check, but forget all of that. Keefe D tried already, so nothing's happened to Diddy. Diddy is free as a as whatever. He got to go deal with God. He ain't get on his knees and repent yet, and he good. If he got on his knees and repent, my belief is he good, right? But as far as the criminal system, sure can't happen to the Diddy no more. Keefe didn't already try. Keefe Diddy or any of his person would never get on the phone with Keefe D or anybody associated with Keefe D now. No more. So my point to Keefe tried. He got on a plane with the police and went to Zip's club and tried to set up Zip. Zip was smart enough to tell him, "Hey, dog, I'm out of the business. You can try to talk to my nephew, deal with my nephew. All this on wire. But I'm out of the game. I'm dying from cancer, and I'm old right now." So my point is, he already tried to do it. It failed. Zip was smart enough. God was on his side that day or whatever, not to do anything, so they can get Zip implicated on a crime where they were just trying to get Zip implicated on the crime like they had Keefe D, and then try to get Zip to roll on Puffy about the check and all of that. It didn't work. He played his card. Ain't shit else he can do but say Puffy had something to do with it. Just because you say somebody has something to do with it, don't mean shit in the court of law in in the country of the United States of America.
What's your hunch? Do you actually believe that at all?
I believe Diddy threw it out in a conversation, like Keefe said. Just like me and you up here, and we talking. I'm like, man, yeah, take care of that motherfucker, or
Right.
and then you be like, all right, and then it happened, and Diddy was like, oh shit, these niggas actually did it.
Ooh.
Now I know Diddy position at one time. That's why it took so long for him to pay, was because he was like, nah, nigga, y'all did that because your nephew got beat up. Y'all didn't do that because where Keefe, the whole thing was nigga shit. That gave me extra incentive, knowing that my nephew just got whooped on, and you talking about giving up $1 million. Shit, nigga, we did that. And apparently, if you believe everything that Keefe says, TK Kirkland says, Gene Deal says, then apparently uh Diddy eventually paid. But who would ever know?
So, and this is how crazy of a coincidence could it possibly be that Diddy talks to these two to set up Tupac? Tupac's in Vegas at a Tyson fight, happens to jump and beat on the people's
Mhm.
nephew. They
Yeah.
roll him out, kill him, and then all of this intertwined. So is a conspiracy? Like it's kind of crazy to even think about
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
that it actually happened. But could it have happened? Like I don't even know how to ask the damn question. It's so wild to fathom that it could come that kind of coincidental. Do you think
Yeah,
it's
well,
that
shit
coincidental? Do you
like
think it's
that.
pretty black and
Shit,
white? Like,
shit happens. I call it a 2-for-1 where keeping them like shit, man. I got this offer on the table, but y'all know who the missing link to all of this? Who can solve a lot of this? I'm about to put her out there. I kind of like her. And I know she's going through her own issues right now with her hearing and stuff. But guess whose name has always been in the middle of it for being there at the conversation, according to Keefe D and Zip. Not according to Zip, but
you
he
said
said
hearing?
her
Oh,
hearing is going.
Foxy?
Foxy.
Foxy
Foxy
Brown.
Brown was allegedly in the car with Zip when Keefe D and them met up, and even Von Zip offered him the gun. Which that's the myth that's out there. Everybody keeps saying Von Zip gave him the gun and all of that. He offered, Keefe said he offered him the gun, but he told him, no, 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 we good. We good. We got our own shit. But Foxy was in the car. Just thinks if Foxy come through and say, oh, yeah, that conversation did happen. Well,
Yeah. No,
and
no.
then
Yeah.
and
Who
then
did?
you got Puffy and you got Gene Dillon now saying that that Puffy called and was inquiring, was that us? Was that us?
Mm,
Yeah. So
For a little clarification, who was Zip?
word.
Von Zip, his name Von Zip. I guess he had a nightclub out there called Zip Code.
Okay.
A major player, apparently in the drug game, PCP game, in from Harlem, New York. Supposed to be related to. I heard him and Puffy Mama was messing around, but people said that ain't true.
Mm.
But he supposed to be a major player in New York at the time.
And he was affiliated with with Diddy at the time as well, or
Correct. Yeah,
okay.
he's the connection between the South Side and the New York connection. Von Zip is his name.
Damn. So, what do you ultimately think is going to happen to Keefe D? You talked about him possibly having immunity, him possibly coming to some sort of agreement, now that being breached. Whatever, however, just the smoke clears. What do you think ultimately happens to Keefe D? Because now they got a face, an official face to the murder of an icon.
Yeah.
They wanted this to happen in the public eye for a long time. I doubt we're going to see him out now, knowing he's the face of this. But what do you ultimately see happening from this situation?
Well, we're in the United States of America, and I'm one of those that love our Constitution.
Hmm.
And I do believe he has some. I think they're going to be a good attorney that's going to have some case law. Uh, that's going to take this case and try to get some new case law out of this. We never had anybody stupid enough to talk as much as they did, and we never had YouTube and all of this stuff. You know that we have social media and all of this, but we never had a criminal or accused murderer, accused person with a proper agreement that did this much talking. So my point is, we're going to get some case law, I believe, either positive or negative, where if you have an agreement with law enforcement, is that agreement extends outside of the proper agreement if you just make the same statement. So since I already made the statement to law enforcement, you already know this. Can I talk about it on social media platforms? Um, and I think this is going to be something that's going to be tried in court. Uh, Not in court. Well, yeah, in front of trial law judges. Now, if all of this get past the judge, and the judge be like, "No, no, no, you fucked up. You shouldn't have talked. This could be played before the jury." Think about it. You young motherfuckers may be like, because y'all anti-police, don't believe in everything and all of that. But the people that be on juries are generally our parents and aunties and stuff like that, right? If you
Hmm.
ever been in court,
Uh-huh.
their first question going to be, is the motherfucker crazy? Yes or no? He's not crazy. And he said this how many times and wrote about it in a book? No, we believe you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that good enough for us?
Right.
Now, you get some 22, 23-year-olds in there, you still might not believe it. Because man, we done raised some fucked up kids. Man. Oh man, I hate 24, 25-year-old motherfuckers. They will argue you down about the sky is blue. No, it ain't. That motherfucker is powder blue. So, okay, whatever. Yeah, they got opinion on everything.
Hmm.